Well, it all started senior year, and we had been working with Doc Hoyer a lot with the Ariel Home Foundation, and he presented to us the idea of building this outdoor classroom and getting out there and everything. And so we started, me and my friend Andy Burrows, we started to design it on paper, and it led to us using it as our senior English project. And we were designing on paper and everything. We started to talk to kids to see, like, oh, if they would use it, if they would want to use it, and there was just like huge positive attitude towards it.
The rest of my AP Environmental class raised money for it and got donations, and then we spent the summer, pretty much the whole summer, building it. And it was built hopefully to last several decades and without a lot of maintenance.
When you come outside into this outdoor classroom, you're in the outdoors and the students are in the outdoors, and it's just that initial breaking, that initial point to get them out there and to get them to see what's in the outdoors. I think that's the huge part.
I think it's really exciting for the student body and the staff to all be a part of something that's so visual. When you look outdoors, you can see classes having their instruction outside. You can see classes observing the different plants that are out there. So it's something that we can all celebrate and be a part of.
We're also planning to plant this whole entire courtyard so kids can be working in it and see all the natural plants of Illinois and see what it used to be like, instead of what it is now. It's just straight cornfields, grassland, and big towers of buildings and such. So bringing the environmental friendliness and bringing students aware of what is in the environment and seeing like how it is like, I think that's huge, and it's going to affect a lot of people in the future.
I think this outdoor classroom is great because it promotes awareness of our environmental issues, like here in Deerfield and just all around, because we're always in a classroom, we're always tearing down forests and stuff to build rooms and schools and buildings for us to further our learning, but we never take advantage of what's already there for us. And so even though this is in our school, it's something different. It allows us to really understand how much we have changed the earth around us and what can be done to really save what we have left.
This serves as a beautiful example for that program that we run every summer, where we train teachers from throughout the Chicagoland area, and we encourage them to come here to see the garden, to see that it's feasible, that it's doable, that it's not a pipe dream to be able to create a place like this at your school, that you can do it in a courtyard like this. And we also encourage them to bring their classes here. I think it would be great, and I know that Dr. Hoyer has talked about inviting schools here to have a schools conference eventually on native gardening and native landscapes.
I'm a special education teacher and a sign language club sponsor, so I've already been able to use this setting for both those instructional times. For me, it's been really beneficial because I was able to bring my students outside. A lot of them, play video games after school. They aren't involved in sports or things that might get them in the outdoors, so this is a great opportunity to do that.
We've got a lot of different things here. We're sitting right now in kind of a large group lecture area, if you will. The chalkboard opens up and there's lots of space up there to write stuff on and take notes on. When you get tired of just sitting in a big group, you can break up to the individual tables that are out here. There's 8 different tables with 4 seats each, so you can do some small group activities, come back, share what you found, write it up on the board, go back and forth. As you can see, we've got some vines planted, and they're pretty fast-growing vines, so I'm hoping by next year the whole top of this trellis is covered with vines so it's more shaded here.
I just think that it's really been a highlight of this year for me and my students to be able to have a chance to go to have class outside. And it isn't like we're just going outside to goof off. Like, we are actually able to carry on a math class out there that is, great, in terms of getting the students to move. They're learning math, they're working with their peers, and it's allowing us to do things that we can't do in the confines of our 4-walled classroom.
Projects like this get started very easily, but they fail very quickly because they didn't involve the whole school community in creating them. So Dr. Hoyer has been great at reaching out to the students, to the faculty, and to the community to make this a place that people want to be, that care about. And it's only when you care about something that you're going to take care of it and have that investment for it to be sustainable. So I think you've done all the right things here at Deerfield to make that work, to make this project sustainable.
A normal senior class in 1 year's time created this, what are you going to do? So by doing that and by getting the kids to feel like, yeah, plants are endangered, yeah, we're in a mass extinction, but you know what, it doesn't have to be that way. We can do something about it. And here, in a very positive way, we are saving these plants from extinction. We're making a difference in our community, and my graduates now feel empowered that, you know what, we can do this, we can make a difference.